How's it going? It's August 2nd, which means Artfight is officially over. And this year was my first year participating in it. And I mean, first of all, I loved it. I've been wanting to participate since I first found out it existed. But I know I just want to go over a few things about my experience and just how I enjoyed it and show off some of my attacks that I did and also some attacks that I got. First of all, I wound up doing 14 attacks. Most of them were either of 2 or more characters, which was really a lot for my first year. Also using software I'm not used to because I finally got a new iPad, which meant I could use Procreate again. I wound up getting 11 attacks out of all of these characters of mine, and those characters can be seen under these tags if anyone is interested in, some of my characters. And before I show off any of my attacks, I want to give a really big shout out to all of these creators who attacked me or revenged me back. I love them all so dearly. And also, just really quickly, holy moly, look at how gorgeous this attack is that I got. This was a revenge by one of the people that I attacked. And they drew a couple of my Part 5 OCs incredibly well. I mean, it looks exactly like the style. Anyways, back to whatever I was doing before. Also, quick thing, the next clip is going to be really bad quality in the sound. It's going to be 20 seconds long. It's just because I didn't do a voiceover and accidentally recorded with my screen recording.
I do also, let me make this bigger, want to say that I'm going to go from my most recent attack to my first attack just because of, figuring out software and stuff. Also because I think the bad ones at the end are going to be funnier. Not that they're necessarily bad, I loved everyone's OCs, it's just some things I did were questionable.
Out of privacy reasons and respect for my friend, I will not be going into too much detail about this character that was named Vesper. Anyways, I decided that this was going to be my final Artfight attack because my friend was the first person to attack me ever, and so this was a revenge. And I also just really wanted an excuse to draw wings because I absolutely adore drawing wings. I love birds and everything, yada yada. Anyways, the face was really fun to draw. I don't know why, but this expression was so alluring to me. And then the hair, it gave me a little bit of a hard time just because of how all of the bangs overlay, but I figured it out at some point. If you just saw me fiddling with the wings, that was kind of a hassle to get them looking proportionate, but also so then the piece wasn't too side heavy. And yeah, the feathers too, I was dealing with to make sure it didn't look too cluttered, but also looked like actual wings. The outfit was really fascinating because, you need wings to pop out, so that was a really cool vest to just have kind of big side armholes. And for the expression, body language, expression-wise, I thought it would be cool to kind of just have the hands, holding the wings in a way, if that makes sense. Anyways, yeah. Totally forgot to mention this in the other one, but for these last two, I really kind of lost motivation to do color because I was also on a time crunch as it was the end of July, so I decided not to put too much color into it. But for this one, this was a revenge on this person after they included my OC Easer in a mass attack. And they said that they were debating drawing their OC with mine, so I'm like, you know what? Let me do it. And I included 2 of my OCs that are siblings. But I was looking into their lore, and their character goes off to, in JoJo lore, there's Morio, goes over there to try to find people, Josuke, who's related to, I don't know, it's awkward, I don't. I'm sorry. I think I forgot to take my OCD medication last night. Whoopsies. Anyways, working left to right. So, unfortunately, I have to commentate on me drawing my own character. This pose, I've done something similar in an earlier attack, but the way the feet crossed over, it was kind of just tough, I wanted to make it look right, not too long, and I at some point I just gave up, but it ended up looking good at the end. Also, I apologize if anything's bad quality. I exported this from time-lapse, so oopsies. Adjusting sizes, like always. And I remember doing this at like 4 in the morning. I just wanted to like get, you know, proportions on everything so I know where I had to work with this person's OC, which is why I drew, like, semi-sketched my other OC. But oh my gosh, his face was absolutely so fun to draw. First of all, I absolutely adore doing side profiles. It's just so fun. I am a sucker for drawing noses. And he really reminded me of Odysseus in a way, like how I draw Odysseus, with the really thick and layered wavy hair and the nose. And in a second, I don't know if it's sooner or later, I'll change the face a little bit so the nose goes in, because that's not technically correct in a way. But I remember sending this when I was down to some of my friends, and their phones flagged it for potential nudity, just because, you know, first of all, it's a dude, but with half of his shirt off. Yeah, that's really bad. Anyways, yeah, it was, if you can see it on his arm that's sitting behind his body, his shirt kind of goes and mixes into this like vortex thing. I don't really know how to describe it. If I can find a picture, I'll put it right here and like point to it. But so it was kind of hard to portray it, since I knew at this point I was just gonna do grayscale. So I did my best, and the feet were also getting in the way of the words. And I'm like, you know what? If this guy can, you know, kind of go through vortexes or whatever, have his feet do that, you know, just a little trick. And here's when I decided to lock in, and I'm like, holy cow, what is this superpower I have unlocked? Grayscale shading, what? This is awesome. And I was having a fun time, and then I got here and I'm like, I don't want to make him seem too light, I don't want to make him seem too dark, I don't want, you know, a lot of things were running through my head, like I need him to be the main focal point. I don't want it to seem like I did less on him than, yeah. And because I changed the background to like a really light blue, I wanted the actual characters to have white underneath them, just so the black kind of popped more, and they popped more, which is why every once in a while you'll see a black kind of appear, because that's me removing the background for a second. But at this point I kind of got tired. I'm like, the skin was fun, I love rendering skin. And then the hair came, and I'm like, I'm kind of running out of energy, and there was a really cool storm outside, and everyone was pressuring me, and I'm like, I want to see it. So I kind of rushed. And then I got to the clothes. I hate clothes rendering, and at this point I'm just like, slap some stuff down, just do it. You're almost done. Luckily it wasn't too hard, except the erasing all the lines on the gloves and the leg warmers were kind of obnoxious. But other than that, everything else went smoothly, and I received really great feedback. This one, boy oh boy, where do I start? First of all, this is unfortunately one of my least favorites that I did, only because I didn't really do well on the lighting, and I feel really bad because it was an attack I did on one of my friends. So I apologized to her so much, but she was like, it's fine, it looks good. But yeah, here's my, you know, well, not first, actually my last colored rendered one. But so this was a couple of my friends' OCs. I met this friend through Nevermore, on like the Nevermore web series, but in a TikTok group chat. And she also did art, and we talk every once in a while. And I was looking at her artfight account, and I'm like, oh my gosh, these characters are so cute. They're both lycanthropes.
Lycanthrope.
I hope I'm saying that right. But the girl on the left, she, I guess in her backstory, she was kind of sheltered as a kid, and she was given everything she wanted, so she became very like high thinking of herself. So her, you know, what she can kind of turn into is something more mystical, like this unicorn looking being. And the girl on the right, I was going to, but then I just decided not to. She is part like wolf or something, at least that's what I thought her lycanthrope is. And she's a bargainer? I don't know. Here's a screenshot of what she is, but it's Yuri! Yuri, we love Yuri, toxic Yuri, yay! And I had this really cool idea where it's like kind of looming, and the girl on the right, no, not right, left, wants validation from the girl on the right, and that's where the background comes from, which you'll see soon. The colors, oh my gosh, I hate rendering dark colors in clothing, like dark blues, dark purples. I just can't, it always looks messy, and I suck at oranges, so I feel like I did this character so dirty. I would totally redraw her next year if I remember. And I completely forgot, the girl on the left, I meant to draw her tail kind of wrapping around the girl on the right, but I didn't want it to appear quote unquote too suggestive. I can't say the word, you know what I mean, but yeah, here I am going in with lighting. The words I went back and forth with about front, back lighting a lot. And here is where my struggle begins between I should put a warning over that probably. Between lighting, shadows, background, because I normally don't do my top lighting until the background is done, so I know where, the lighting is coming from, and also what quote-unquote color lighting. I don't even know what to say. Here's me struggling with it a billion times, I'm sorry. I am so excited to show you this. This is honestly one of my absolute favorite attacks I did. It's on a couple of part 4 OCs, and when I was scrolling through them, I noticed one of them. I'm like, aw, that's a really pretty design, and music related. And I'm scrolling and I'm like, maybe I should get someone else that's music related and, band stuff. And I find this other character and I'm like, perfect, she's a singer. We have a guitarist and a singer. And immediately in my head I'm like, smack, band poster. And it was really cute because I had this whole idea that it's the Knuckleheads, and then a little introduction of my OC just in those little thumbnails. Oh, I'm such a loser. That come upon it when walking somewhere and they start commenting on it. And, yeah, and I included both of their lore into it, which I'll talk about later when we get to that part, but yeah, I just kind of talked over the one part that I struggled with so much, but I'm still struggling with it here if you can't see. The face. Nana is such a cool character. This is what she looks like. But I don't feel like I really did her justice as much as I could have. I was kind of trying to draw through an art block. But her face, I just kept going over and redrawing a billion times, and then later on I'm going to redo her hair. Working with poses, I'm trying to get better with my anatomy and, how skin and limbs fold over each other. So you saw a lot of that there before I put... That sounds weird when I say it like that, put the clothes on. But this hand is a little too big. You'll see me change it later. Figuring out how to do leopard print. I made that dark pink for now just so I can, because it's on a different layer, and I just, in the design. There, made her smaller so she can fit on the poster. There's going to be a lot of adjusting. Starting on Cotone here. I said it earlier. Oh, there goes Nana's face. Erased it. Like I said earlier, I love side profiles, but for some reason I was struggling on hers, and I adjusted it so many times. There we go again, redrawing the face. This time, to stay, it didn't look too different to me, but then when I rewatched it and replay and compared it, I'm like, oh yeah, that's... Oh, she's bald! She's bald and she's attacking people with hair! Sorry. Yeah, I also got to draw headphones for the first time here, which was really, really interesting because it's like a gamer headphone. So that was fascinating to draw. There, I made the hair a little less poofy because it was really annoying me going in with my normal hair stuff too. But I think the thing about these characters that I really enjoyed was just the pop of color and their personalities. I feel like they would be friends if these two people made their OCs together and knew each other. Obviously they didn't, but it was just really fun. And also with certain design elements, like they both had, what's it called, like tights. One of them, like tights on any part of the skin. It's like fishnets, but not. And then I kind of struggle with skirts. I'm not really used to drawing skirts on characters since I tend to draw more androgynous or masculine leaning characters. So this was fun, but I think I did really decent. And making it like a flyer was really fun, and the tape, the wood lining. Fun fact, when I made it Morning Distortion, that's a combination of each of the OC's stand names. So that was really fun. Oh, here's the dialogue. Trying to debate whether if hold on. Sorry, I had to take a break because I had a really bad stutter attack. There was a little dyslexic moment in number 5, my bad, but in the girl on the left's lore, Nana, she hates like Josuke and his friends because she's associated with Akira. And then the girl on the right, Kotone, I believe her creator Yumes, or at least her OC is Yumed with Josuke, so that was fun. I hope I don't get clowned for giving this information. It's not my characters, but please don't hate on anyone for doing this stuff. It's low-key fun. My sisters do it. I don't, but whatever. Going over, I'll fix skin at some point because there was something so off there. Yeah, I'm like, there's something going on. I was getting restless at this point because there was so much hair and I'd been sitting on the couch for ages. And also, I was on dog walking duty for the neighbors since they were out of town. So I just kept losing interest and coming back to interest in this. But I pushed through it because I wanted my idea to be done. But, so my process usually goes full base color. Then I render skin, which is one of my favorite things to render. Then I render hair, also a favorite. Then I do my least favorite thing, clothing. And as a little reward at the end, if there's any jewelry or anything that glows, I'll render that. Like the zippers on Nana's, what's it called? Coat thingy. Or like the studs on Kotone's shoes and bracelets. So, and once again, dark colors really just annoy me when shading. You'll see me mess around with Kotone's uniform attire, like the coloring later. And yeah, just kind of a bunch of back and forth. I don't know what it was, but I really liked how I did the blue and pink sock. Like there was just something, you know, when you're drawing and there's just one part about the drawing that's just magical to you. Like that's how it, or like you're proud of for no reason. But yeah, messing around with the background. I wanted it to be colorful, like a poster, but I also wanted them to pop out. Also, I added a beanbag because I was originally going to have Nana on the ground, but then I'm like, nope, beanbag because of perspective. And because this video is already 20 minutes long, we're gonna have to split this into 2 or 3 parts. So here is my final art fight attack for this video. And this was my biggest mass attack I did. So I had recently, at this point, uploaded a new persona, which is this little goober right here. I love them. They're a sea bunny. And I clicked onto sea bunny tag and I found a bunch of really fun characters. There's this glorious mermaid girl that I found based off of them. And ooh, I haven't drawn mermaids since 7th grade because I used to be really obsessed with the Mer SMP. And she was just so fun to draw. I mean, look at that hair. It's so poofy. It's so fun. It's such a unique concept. The little patterns were a little, how do I put it? Annoying. I love the design though. It's just, I was getting restless once again, trying to work through art block. I'm also gonna change her proportions a bunch because sometimes I feel like she's too stout. Sometimes I feel like she's too skinny, too thick. It's just a lot, you know. And so the character that I drew up there is supposed to be some sentient plush from another creator, and I'm like, oh my gosh, it's perfect, just the plush being held up by the mermaid. And then I wanted some other sea creatures in the water, so here's this little sea bunny dragon looking goober. I'm sure if I go back and read the description, if I find it, this is what it is. It was so cute. And then I found this perfect little guy. I believe this was a Dandy's World OC. And I really wish I drew the helmet off so you could see the sea bunny, because it is a sea bunny. But because it's underwater, I just felt the helmet would be better. I kind of feel bad because it was really simple compared to the other characters I did, but you know, I can always attack them again next year. But they liked it, they're glad I included it, so that's all that matters. Yeah, like I said, laying down the base colors on this little goober were a little annoying because there's so many. Going in with shading, the skin was a little interesting. Not in a bad way. Oh my gosh, that sounds horrible. Her skin was like a grayish color, so shading, I really had to wrap my head around color theory, which I ignore most of the time because I don't care. I am in 10th grade. Don't make me think about that stuff. Let me be stupid. I'm using that for excuses when literal, 7-year-olds learn color theory. Shading was relatively easily on the sea bunny. It's just, grays or whatever. The shading on I apologize again, just my stuttering on the sea diver was fairly simple too. I just love doing little irony or gold highlights and stuff. And then I went and rendered the little goober on the right. And when I was doing the background, I wanted to do the sea. I'm not used to backgrounds. I really started only drawing backgrounds because of artfight, and I feel really bad because I feel like the water really took out a lot of rendering on anything underneath it. But yeah. Anyways, here is my artfight profile if anyone is interested in looking at my other attacks before my next videos, or want to see what people attacked me, just want to see my OCs, or just want to give me a follow. Thank you so much for watching part 1 of probably 3. I want to make it 2, but probably 3 videos. Here are a few of my fandoms I'm in if anyone wants to understand where some of my OCs come from. And here are all my socials, which will be linked. Most of them are linked on my artfight profile if anyone wants to visit. Thank you for, this was also essentially my first video, both with my voice and genuine video since a speed draw. So, see you guys next time. Hope you enjoyed.